Dear students, this is the explanation of question answers of chapter 2, Latitudes and Longitudes. Question number 1. What is the true shape of the earth? Answer. The earth is slightly flattened at the north and the south poles and bulge in the middle. It is not sphere. That is why its shape is described as a geode. Geode means an earth-like shape. Now, the shape of the earth is how? Shape is here in the north pole and the south pole. North pole and south pole, here it is flattened. That means slightly flattened. And bulgy. Bulgy means from middle it is little flattened. That is bulgy. It is not sphere. That means it is not round. The shape of the earth is like geode. Understood? Now, what is a globe? A globe is a true model miniature form of the earth. It shows the earth in its actual shape with all oceans, countries and continents, etc. and they are marked at their proper places. Now globe, it is a true model of the earth, and in the globe whatever shapes and all are given of the oceans, countries, continents, they are of the actual shape and in the proper place. It is not like in the map somewhere that proper place is not marked, but in the globe it is not like that. In the globe proper place is given and size is given. Now, what is the latitudinal value of the Tropic of Cancer? The latitudinal value of Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degree north on June 21st, when the sun is directly up above the head at noon. The Tropic of Cancer runs through the middle of India. Now the latitudinal value is what? It is how much? 23.5 degree north of equatorial sea. How much it is? 23.5 degree north of Tropic of Cancer. And on June, the sun is directly up above. That means June is the on 21st June it is the longest day, and that day the sun is directly overhead in the northern sky at noon. The Tropic of Cancer runs through the middle of India. Now the Tropic of Cancer, you see, it runs from the middle of Tropic of Cancer. It runs from the middle of the India. Now in the map you can see properly. Here it is not given. What are the three heat zones of the earth? The three heat zones of the earth are as follows. There are three heat zones. They are torrid zone, temperate zones and frigid zones. Now about the torrid zone. The torrid zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Now torrid zone is where, you see, this is our, here it is the equator and here it is the torrid zone. And the torrid zone is where? Then here it is Tropic of Cancer and here Tropic of Capricorn. So this torrid zone is between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. It is also known as tropical zone. Torrid means hot. Now these zones other name because it is in the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, that is why it is known as tropical zone also. And torrid, meaning of torrid is hot. Now temperate zone. The word temperate means mild or not harsh. The rays of sun is slanting and cause less heat than in the torrid zone. There are two temperate zones. The north temperate zone, it lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. The south temperate zone, and this zone lies in between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. Now this Tropic of temperate zones, temperate means mild. This temperate zone, you see here in your book, you see This temperate zone, north temperate zone and south temperate zone. Temperate zone, north temperate zone, that is between Arctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer. And tropical zone, south temperate zone is between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. So this temperate zone, they do not get the direct rays of the sun, but in the torrid zone the direct rays of the sun is there. Here the rays are slanting. That is why this zone is mild, neither too hot or too cold is there, it is mild. Then about frigid zone. The word frigid means very cold. Here the sun's rays are at a great slant and spread over a large area. This zone receives very little heat and are always cold. The north frigid zone stretches from the Arctic Circle to the North Pole, and the south frigid zone stretches from the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole. Now this word frigid means what? Frigid means cold, very cold. Now this frigid zone, where it is, where it lies? It lies between Arctic Circle and the North Pole, Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. Here in this zone the sun rays are very slanting. So the heat, the rays of the sun spreads in very much area. So they do not receive the heat of the sun. So this area is like, what type of cold is there? Very cold or frigid cold. Frigid means like ice cold. Now, what are parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude? Now, parallels of latitude, there one set of circles is drawn horizontally between the two poles. The circles that are drawn horizontally are parallel to each other and are called parallels of latitude or parallels. Now you see parallels of latitude, what are they? They are the circles. They are drawn what? They are drawn horizontally. And these circles, when they reaches to the pole, their size decreases, but their whatever the distance is there, that distance is always equal. They are parallel always. That is why they are called parallels of latitude. Now, meridians of longitude. The meridians are other sets of circles that is drawn through the poles. Half of each circle running from the north pole to the south pole is called a meridian of longitude or a meridian. Now you see meridians. You see, these are the meridians. They are running from the north pole to the south pole, and at the poles they meet, but the parallels they do not meet. They are always of equal length, but meridians, they are from the middle. They are have more space, means the earth is bulgy from the center. That is why in the middle gap is more, and at the poles they go and meet. These are called the meridians of longitude. Now, why does the torrid zone receive maximum amount of heat? Why there is maximum amount of heat, more heat in the torrid zone? The torrid zone receives maximum amount of heat as it is very close to the equator, and it receives direct rays of the sun for all or most of the year. This zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. This zone is the hottest zone. About half of India lies in this zone. Now this torrid zone receives maximum amount of heat because it is close to the equator, and it also receives direct rays of the sun throughout the year. And this zone, torrid zone, is between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and this zone is the hottest zone, and half of the India lies in this zone, in which Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Now next, why is it 5:30 p.m. in India and 12 noon in London? The Indian Standard Time of our country is 82.5 degrees east of Greenwich. The earth rotates 1 degree in 4 minutes. We multiply 82.5 degrees east by 4, which we get 3:30 minutes or 5 hours 28 minutes. So, the time of India is ahead by 5 hours 28 minutes. That is why when it is 12 noon in London, it is 5:30 p.m. in India. As we know, the earth rotates from west to east. The sun rays first fall on the easternmost longitude. You see, the Indian Standard Time. What is the Indian Standard Time? Indian Standard Time is 82.5 degrees east of Greenwich. Now, Greenwich, the prime meridian, it is of 0 degree. So, when the earth rotates, when it rotates 1 degree of longitude, it takes 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree of longitude. So, our India standard time is 82.5 degree. So, 82.5 degree we will multiply by 4, we get it 3:30 minutes. When we get it 3:30 minutes, that is, it is minute, we change into hour, we get it 5 hours and 28 minutes. So, that is why the time of India is ahead by 5 hours 28 minutes. So, in Greenwich, in London, it is 12 o'clock, and our country's time is 5 hour 28 minutes. So, we know that earth rotates from west to east, so and our India is on the easternmost longitude. That is why it is ahead. I hope you have understood.